In the beginning was what? Hey guys, it's John sitting here in my living room with a lovely mug of coffee. It is a wet day outside, so I am inside. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a cup of coffee with me. I wanted to talk about in the beginning. Every so often somebody in the comments section or will send me an email or something saying, how did it all start? What was the beginning? And I will be very honest and tell you, I have no idea. I have no idea. Nobody has any idea how it all started. Scientists have theories. The Big Bang Theory, right? It still has the word theory behind it. And James Webb said that James Webb Telescope sent back evidence that it may be a wrong theory. No one knows how it all began. No one knows how it all started. No one knows. But when you dive into the concept of needing to know how it all began, you're diving into a head game that's going to keep you searching for a beginning when in reality you should be in the now. There's only one moment you're conscious. There's only one moment you have the ability to create anything in the world. And if you're so focused behind you then and trying to figure out something that's impossible to know, then you are taking this moment and throwing it away on a futile effort. On a futile effort. Let go of how things began. Let go of the beginning, right? Live in the now. The past is done. The future is not set here in the now. Now, scientific studies, according to Einstein and all else, say that everything we're looking at is just an energy event in motion. Well, if that's the case, then everything we're looking at is an illusion anyway. So, how does an illusion begin? Usually, an illusion begins with a thought. What you think you become, you create your world. And you have a thought, and it is shown around you. In the beginning is the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Your words, your thoughts go out to the source, this energy event in motion, and it's reflected in the image around you for you to experience. We are created in God's image. So it comes back to this idea that the beginning of your life, of your experience, is your thought. The beginning of your life, your experience is your thought. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. The shadow of it, not the valley of death, the shadow, the illusion of death, the illusion of a life where we can die, the illusion of a life that's impermanent. We walk through this valley of the shadow of death, right? Valley, it's sort of a lower vibration, as it were. It's sort of, I'm down here in this place where I don't see the broad expanse of the entire vista. And so down here in this valley, there's this impermanence that I can die. So if you think about that as layers of consciousness, you're dropping into a lower layer of consciousness that only experiences life as finite. But where did it all begin? There's no way to know. There's no way to know whether we are just a thought in somebody else's head. And more than likely, what we all are is a collective consciousness, which is God. And we are one with that source. Where that source began, who knows? Maybe God, him/herself, is just another person who's having a thought. And within that thought, we're all existing. There's so many things that could be happening. There's so many theories that it could be. None of it's provable. And so none of it being totally provable. And people say, yes, John, empirical evidence is always found, and that's provable. All empirical evidence is found in the illusion of this belief. And the reason they find empirical evidence is because they believe their theory. And so you see the results of their belief in their empirical evidence because the illusion of this is just playing out our belief. The Big Bang Theory. People say, "Oh, yeah, we have empirical evidence that the Big Bang is real." And then suddenly this James Webb says, "Well, maybe not," right? Things are always in play. Things are always in motion. How things started, why take the only moment, the one moment that you're conscious, the one moment that you can create anything in the world? Why take this one moment and throw it away on trying to figure out something impossible? Impossible to know. No, there's no way we can possibly know. Not possible. So why not create? Why not be here in the now creating something spectacular in the only moment you actually have the faculty to be creative? In the only moment you have the ability to choose, believe, and receive. You know, if you don't know what the beginning is, and there's no way of finding out what the beginning is, then choose what your future is going to be and create that. Because that's where the power of this grand experiment is played out in your present moment belief. So rather than looking backward, looking for how it all began and trying to find absolute answers on how this all began, why not stay here in the present and create something beautiful? Because there's nothing back there that's absolute. And that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.